The first ever triple foldable from Huawei is about to get even crazier, and we finally have our first real look. Richard Yu himself just showed off the Huawei Mate XTs Ultimate Design in a stunning white finish, and it's turning heads. Not only is this phone folding in 3 parts, but Huawei is making it slimmer, lighter, and more stylish than anyone expected. Now let's break down exactly what makes this phone such a big deal. First up, the design. The Mate XT sticks with Huawei's unique Z-shaped tri-fold mechanism, which means you get the benefits of both inward and outward folding in one device. But the big surprise? Huawei has managed to make it slim enough that Richard Yu casually slid it into his coat pocket in the teaser clip. That's something we don't normally see with foldables. Most of them are still thick and bulky. And now this new white color brings a premium, almost jewelry-like vibe to the device. Combine that with shimmery golden edges and the Ultimate Design branding, and you've got a phone that doesn't just look futuristic, it looks like a luxury item. But Huawei isn't just going for looks. The company is clearly targeting productivity too. In the same teaser, Yu was seen using a stylus, the M Pencil 3rd generation, directly on the unfolded display. That means the Mate XTs is shaping up to be more than just a foldable phone. It could double as a compact tablet for creators, professionals, and anyone who wants to get work done on the go. If Huawei nails the software experience, this could actually rival Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold series in terms of multitasking power. And speaking of rivals, let's talk about what's under the hood. Leaks suggest that Huawei will be equipping the Mate XTs with a Kirin 9020 series chipset. Now, this is interesting because Huawei often custom tunes its Kirin processors for different devices, so we might see a slightly optimized version here designed specifically for the demands of a triple fold. Pair that with HarmonyOS 5.1, which debuts on this phone, and you're looking at a very different software experience compared to Android or iOS. Huawei is putting a lot of focus on AI and seamless ecosystem features, which could give this device its own identity instead of just being another foldable. Of course, we can't ignore the cameras. The Mate XTs is expected to ship with a brand new 50-megapixel main camera featuring upgraded variable aperture technology. That should mean sharper shots in both daylight and low light. On top of that, Huawei is adding a new periscope sensor for better zoom photography. If you know Huawei, you know its P-series and Mate series phones have always punched above their weight in camera performance, so expectations are sky high here. This phone might not just fold in a unique way, it might also set a new bar for foldable photography. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Huawei isn't only bringing the white finish. Reports confirm 4 premium color options: crimson purple, feather sand white, auspicious red, and dark black. But out of all of them, purple seems to be the star shade Huawei is hyping up in teasers. That's a shift from last year where the red and gold combo stole the spotlight. This year, Huawei clearly wants something bold, fresh, and different to define the XTs. But let's pause for a second, because while we've talked about design, stylus support, chipset, and cameras, there's still one detail Huawei has kept quiet, and that's the battery and charging setup. A device like this needs serious power to handle that massive display and the added foldable mechanics. The fact that Huawei hasn't leaked it yet suggests they might be saving something big for the launch event. And speaking of the event, mark your calendars, September 4. That's when Huawei officially pulls the curtain back on the Mate XT's Ultimate Design. But here's the twist. The company isn't stopping with just the phone. The teaser hints that new wearables, FreeBuds 7i, maybe even smart cars could also make an appearance. It's shaping up to be a full showcase of Huawei's ecosystem with the tri-fold front and center. So here's the payoff. The Huawei Mate XTs isn't just another foldable phone. It's the world's second mass-produced tri-fold smartphone, but the first to hit the market with this level of refinement. Slimmer, lighter, luxurious in design, armed with stylus support, HarmonyOS 5.1, a Kirin 9020 chip, and upgraded cameras. This isn't just a phone, this is Huawei's statement piece before Apple takes the stage with the iPhone 17. In short, Huawei wants the spotlight, and this time they might just have earned it. If you're excited to see how this folds out, literally, make sure to stay tuned. And if you want to know how the Mate XT stacks up against the iPhone 17 leaks, check out my breakdown in the next video.